How is it going? I hope everyone's doing well, and thank you for tuning in this video. Today, I'm here with my WWE Fastlane 2021 PPV Predictions. Of course, Fastlane is the final stop on the road to WrestleMania, and of course, it takes place for the very first time live on Peacock, WWE Network, as well as pay-per-view. And overall, I gotta say, going into Fastlane, it is nothing more than a filler pay-per-view. You can tell WWE is only pretty much having this show to be a test run for the Peacock, you know, just to make sure that the streaming goes smooth and there isn't any hiccups for WrestleMania when they stream there. So I'm pretty sure the only reason this show is happening is just to be pretty much a testament of how they can stream on Peacock, because obviously WWE didn't care. You know, they had 4 weeks to build this pay-per-view and they didn't really even throw together a match card until this past week. So goes to show you how much effort WWE really gave a shit about going into the show. But overall, there are 7 matches added. A match that was supposed to happen, but it just got removed without any explanation at all, was Shane McMahon taking on Braun Strowman. I'm assuming that match is going to happen at WrestleMania anyways, so I don't really care that it's not happening at Fastlane, and I don't really care to see the match, but if it's given a stipulation at WrestleMania, like Falls Count Anywhere or Street Fighter or whatever, I think Shane and Braun could have a hell of a fun match where they're all over the place. But yeah, it just, like I said, goes to show how much they care. They threw a match in the show and then removed it without even really talking about it at all. But I will say, I thought they put together a pretty strong match card, though. You know, you got Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan main event, can't go wrong with that. All the other matches are pretty solid for the most part. So even though everything's a big setup for WrestleMania, like I said, you know, that's not necessarily bad. I still think, you know, they could produce a good show. And yeah, without wasting more time, let's go ahead and dive right into my predictions with the full match card.
Intercontinental Championship match, Intercontinental Champion Big E versus Apollo Crews. I'm going to go ahead and say Big E retains the Intercontinental Championship. I know they've had numerous matches, and you think maybe with Apollo turning heel, he might win the championship, but honestly, with WrestleMania 3 weeks away, I think Big E will go in that as Intercontinental Champion still, so should be a damn good match. But yeah, Big E is my pick to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins. I'm going to go ahead and say Rollins gets the win here. Or you know what? I could see Nakamura getting the win by DQ or count or something. You know, Rollins causing a no contest. But I think Rollins is heading into a match with Cesaro at WrestleMania, which should be great. And I think, you know, him getting a win over Nakamura makes more sense. So yeah, like I said, if Nakamura wins, it might be by a DQ. But if it's a clean finish, I'm going to go ahead and say Rollins gets the win. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks and 2021 Women's Royal Rumble winner Bianca Belair. Obviously, Shayna and Nia to retain the Women's Tag Team titles. I don't know why they're doing this match again. I really don't care to see it, but it is what it is, and hopefully it's a decent match. But yeah, like I said, Nia and Shayna to walk out still the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. No holds barred match, Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. I think it's an easy victory for Drew McIntyre. Sheamus winning makes no sense in the world. He's put on some great matches, and hell, these two have had some phenomenal matches the last few weeks, so I'm expecting another great one here, but I just think there's just no chance at all for Sheamus. So I think it's a very, very easy win for Drew McIntyre to head into his WWE Championship match against Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. United States Championship match, United States Champion Riddle versus Mustafa Ali. I don't know why they're running this match back again. Riddle beat him clean on Raw, so I don't know the point of it, but I'm going to go ahead and say Riddle retains the United States Championship here. I don't see why Mustafa Ali would win it. If he was going to win it, why not just do it on Raw and have the rematch here with Riddle? So it is what it is, but yeah, Riddle to retain. Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton. I don't think this match is ever going to start. I think this whole thing is just going to be a segment with The Fiend returning to set up his match with Randy Orton at WrestleMania, so there's not going to be a winner here. Like I said, I don't think it'll even be a match. It'll just be more of a segment for The Fiend. Should be entertaining, though, hopefully. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. But yeah, like I said, I think this whole match is just a huge setup for The Fiend to make his return to set up a match with Randy Orton at WrestleMania. And then the main event, Universal Championship match, Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan with special guest enforcer 2021 Royal Rumble winner Edge. I'm going to go ahead and say Roman Reigns retains the Universal Championship. Don't see him losing it. I think these two should go out there and have a phenomenal match, obviously. I'm not sure if the finish will maybe lead into Daniel Bryan entering the title match at WrestleMania. So it's going to be very intriguing to see the finish of this match. That's what I'm more interested in anything. But in terms of title change, I don't see it happening here. So regardless of the finish, I do think Roman Reigns will walk out of this match still the Universal Champion and go on to WrestleMania to face Edge.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed my WWE Fastlane 2021 pay-per-view predictions. Like I said, Fastlane takes place live on Peacock, WWE Network, as well as pay-per-view tomorrow night. Not really too excited for it, but it is a pretty solid match card if you ask me, and there's some matches I'm looking forward to. So I think overall, even though there isn't a whole lot of interest going into Fastlane, I think they'll produce a pretty solid pay-per-view for the most part. So we'll And at least I'm hoping they produce a pretty solid pay-per-view overall. So, yeah, I hope you guys did the video. If you guys did, please feel free to leave a like below. And of course, my review for Fastlane. I'll see you guys and thank you guys for watching this video.